Hey everyone, it's Megan with the CraftyPlannerLovR here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome here if you're new. In today's video, we are going to be planning for the month of December in my B6 reading planner. I can't believe it's our last month in this planner. I have absolutely loved using the Galleria Designs inserts for my B6 reading, but it is time to start a new planner for 2026. I am very excited about it. I actually don't know what kind of planner I'm using. I know I'm using a journal, like a bullet journal. I just don't know if I'm going to be making my own or if I am using Sweet Bean plans, but at the current time, this is our planner for 2025, and we are going to be using some stickers from SerilynArt. As you guys know, I love to use these for my dashboards. All of her dashboards have like a theme. If you're interested in seeing the previous dashboards that I have used, you can check out that video. It will be linked at the end of this video and the description box below in my B6 reading playlist. But this is the one we're using for December. And this is what my freebie looks like for the month of December. It is so cute, so pretty, and so whimsical. But that is our December dashboard. And then for the stickers, I'm actually going to be using these that I got from a Temu sticker pack. I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see what these look like, but they are absolutely adorable. And I thought they were perfect for the reading cozy winter season. So this is from a winter seasonal sticker pack that I got from Temu. I'm pretty sure I got these for free as part of their affiliate team, but I can't remember. So these are some of the stickers I'm going to be using. I'm not going to be using all of these, but this is the assortment that I picked out that had a book and reading theme to it. They are super adorable. I love them. So that is what we're going to be using. If you guys want to save some money off of your order from SerilynArt, don't forget to use my code Megan25. You'll get this freebie and you'll save 25% off. For Temu, I actually do have a code. It will be linked in the description box and it's going to be on the screen for you guys. So if you want to save some money, get some coupons, you know, shop your stuff for the holiday season, you can use that code. And I do get a small commission for Temu, but it does help me out a lot and helps me give you guys lots of fun content. Okay, so that is this for my December reading stickers. Let's go ahead and get started with the actual planning. So here is a look back at November in my reading planner for the month. I read well, hold on, we're not counting Sky Shade because it was pretty much finished at the beginning. So I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. Wow, that is a lot comparing that I only wanted to read 5. So I read Grim and Oro, Bad Intentions, which was spicy. Pucking Around, also spicy. Crossing the Line, also spicy. Icebreaker, also spicy. Phantasma, Reckless, and Secrets at Maple Syrup Farm. If you don't want a super spicy book or one that's like spicy at all, Secrets at Maple Syrup Farm was not spicy, and so far the Reckless series hasn't been spicy. I'm sure it will, because I'm about to read, what is it? I think it's Powerless, Reckless, Fearless. Fearless is the next one. Those are the ones that I haven't, so far I haven't had any spice in those books. So if you're wanting a good fantasy series that's not spicy, the Powerless series is really good so far. But again, I haven't gotten to Fearless yet. So that was November. Let's go ahead and get started with December. I have to see, let's see, I gotta go back to September because I think I wanted to do the Powerless and the Lightlark series all in one. Yes, you're Powerless here. Oh, okay, so no, the Lightlark series is going to be all in this book review. So I think for my, did I read 8 books last? I read 8 books last time too. That's awesome. Okay, so for the books that I want to review in November, I don't need to review Bad Intentions, Pucking Around, Crossing the Line, and Icebreaker. Also, all of those are hockey books. I don't know why, but for some reason I was into the hockey romance. I don't know. I'm not going to review those. Phantasma, it was okay. I'm not going to review that one. I think I'll probably do Powerless, Reckless, and Fearless in November. So let me go here to my, oh my gosh, is this it? I only have like a couple more left. So that's good because this is almost over. So I'm only going to need one review page. So this will be the review spread, and then this is going to start in my December reading. So let's begin with our planning for this month. As you guys are aware, I always start with the dashboard in this planner because that is just how I roll with my nails. I don't know if it's going to let me peel. Okay, there we go. For some reason, my nails just do not want to cooperate today. Anywho, I always start with the dashboard because that is usually the easiest way for me to begin with my planning. These are dashboard stickers from SerilynArt. And just like that, we have the dashboard page done. So let's go ahead and start with our December reading spread. So what I'm going to actually do is use the washi cutoff pieces from this to line the spread because I think that is a cute idea. So I'm just going to line the top and bottom here. I'm going to try really hard to not use my good old faithful script washi that I always use in these spreads because, as you guys know, that is like my typical go-to, is always using my script washi, and I'm trying not to do that. I'm probably going to end up needing it, but hopefully I won't need it too much. I don't need the ratings because I always do a rating if I want to see what it looks like on my Goodreads, so I don't ever worry about the rating in my reading planner. I'm gonna put this here just for funsies. Okay, now let's go ahead and start with the deco. While I'm laying this down, I wanted to talk to you guys about the books that I want to read this month. So, got a couple of obvious ones. If you've seen any of my videos, then you know how excited I am for the newest book in the Quicksilver series. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. So obviously, I'm gonna do that book. I'm gonna read that one. So that's like a given, right? We know I'm gonna read that. So that is Brimstone. So that's one book I want to read. And then I also got the newest book in the Lightlark series, which is Crown Tide. I had to turn around. It's sitting on my bed. It's waiting for me to read. Crown Tide, which is the next book in the Lightlark series, which the Lightlark series so far is very spicy, but not like extremely spicy. I feel like it's a very tame spice. So definitely a good kind of book if you wanted to explore the... I'm kind of feeling like I want to use her instead. So we're going to stick her there. It's a good book if you wanted to explore the fantasy series without making it overwhelming and crazy as far as the spice level goes. So that's another book that I really want to read. And then I also really want to read Gleam, which is the next book in the Guild series. So that's another one that I have my sights set on in this month. I don't know if I'm going to use the dog. I really like the rocking chair though. I'm definitely not going to use all of these book things, so I think I'm going to include the rocking chair. Although, I do really like her. This is a struggle, you guys. Maybe I will include her. She'll be reading right here by the Christmas tree. I'm having a design struggle here. I definitely am going to have to move this back up though. We're going to have to put it up here. So Gleam, and then I also said I wanted to read Fearless, which is the next book in the Powerless trilogy. So I'm going to read Fearless, and then I also was thinking about reading the next book in the Hello series, which is a spicy plus size series, which I really enjoy. So I'm thinking about doing that one as well. And then I also want to read another book in that Secrets at Maple Street Farm series because I thought it was really cute. And it was like very tame, like fall vibe to it. So I was thinking that would be a really, really good book for me to read in the month of December. I also have a couple of like chill, you know, not spicy books for specifically for December that I was thinking about, that are like, what's the word? Christmas themed. That's the word I'm looking for. So hold on and I'll read it. So you have to pull up my Goodreads because I forgot what it's called. So one of the books that I want to read is definitely spicy. It literally says spicy in the title. It says Trick Shot, a spicy Christmas novella. That one seemed really cool when I started reading the title. I think it's a twin story. Like, she mistakes one of them for the other and things happen. So there's that one. Then I also want to read Holiday Hostilities, Faking Christmas, Seasons, Schemings, and A Very Merry Matchup. Those are the books that I want to read that are Christmas related. I am going to have to pull in my script washi. I know, guys. I know I said I didn't want to, but I'm going to because we need a little bit of reading, you know, extraness in this spread. So we've got to pull in this washi. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm apologizing to you. It's my spread. I can do what I want, but I feel like I have to apologize because I said I didn't want to use washi, script washi, and here I am using script washi. I mean, although I feel like we're probably not surprised at this point. I'm definitely not surprised. I knew as soon as I saw the stickers, I was probably going to need to use the script washi, but you know, sometimes I think maybe I won't need to use it, and then, you know, I'm not surprised when I do. Okay. I already forgot how this was supposed to go. That's how my brain's working, everybody. I think it was supposed to go like this. Yeah. I don't know if that's how it's going to go, but that's how it is going now. Like I said, these are from Temu, and I love my Temu reading stickers. I haven't used these in a really long time, actually, so I'm really glad I actually got the chance to use them. I forgot how many books I had mentioned that I wanted to use, so I'm going to have to recount them and tell you guys my total for my anticipating reading books. But so far, I think we're up to at least 6. I know for sure we are past the 5, and I think I'm going to try and aim for 7 this month because I'm going to be off for like 3 weeks, 2 weeks for December, so I know I'm going to have time to read during December. So, plus everybody is testing this month at school, so nobody's doing anything. The kids are kind of just making up any missed work and things, so obviously, like, there's not too much to do in terms of learning anything because everybody knows that the kids aren't going to learn anything. So I know one of the classes that I subbed for, they spent the entire day reading, and they were really, they were seniors. They were really, really good kids. And this group was AP, so they weren't reading, like, they weren't on their phones because this teacher makes them put away their phones as soon as they get into the classroom. So we all spent the entire time reading. One of the kids was like, okay, we got to talk about this one book that I'm reading. And it was, oh gosh, I forgot what it was called. It was a book that they technically are not supposed to be reading, but they all had the discussion, and I was like, okay guys, why don't we talk about something that is, it was kind of like one of the ACOTAR books basically, and I was like, why don't we talk about something that is not a book you're not supposed to be reading. Although they were all like seniors, so they were all 18, so technically they were able to read it, but you guys understand. Some of those books are spicy and they don't need to be read by the youngsters. Okay, that looks cute. So let's do the same thing right here. And yes, I know I'm going into day 1, but it's fine. One of the classes that I am subbing for, and if I have to sub for them again, then I'm going to have to read the book, because it's on my TBR list, but it is The Great Gatsby. They're reading that in class as like a class assignment, and I was very impressed by the lack of enthusiasm by these children, because they did not want to read The Great Gatsby at all. And I was like, okay, first of all, that hurts, because that's a good book. I have no idea if it's a good book. I haven't even read it, but I told them, I was like, y'all need to read this because it's a good book. And one of them was asking about what was happening in the book, and so I couldn't remember. I knew the gist of what was happening in that book, so I told them, you know, the basic summary of it, and they were like, oh, this book sounds boring. And I was like, actually, from what I've heard, but I didn't tell them that. I said, actually, it's a really good book and you guys should read it. And they were not impressed with my encouragement to read the book. So if I sub for that class again before the end of the semester, I'm gonna have to read it, because I know for sure that they're gonna ask me all the questions about the book, because they did. I was in there for a week and I was able to avoid answering any major spoilers, but you know, kids, they are very curious. So if I am in that classroom again, I'm gonna have to read the book. It's on my list, and I haven't read it before because I had in school, there was also another book that I could have read instead of Great Gatsby, so I read that one anyway. And now I'm regretting it, because it's on my list and I want to watch it. Wow, words are hard. I want to read it, but I just haven't had the time or the chance, because there's so many books on my to be read list that I want to read before the end of this year. So, you know, gotta pick and choose your favorites, I guess. Okay, I like how this is turning out. I knew with this sticker that I'd want it to be like a deco piece, so I'm not really worried about cutting it up. This looks really cute, although her head's gonna get cut off. Let me see what it would look like. Oh no, her hair is fine. We can cut her hair off. Boop! There we go. So that is all the books that I want to read. So let's see how many books I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books. Okay, so we're gonna go with 7 because I feel like that's a good happy medium. Oh, I need to get my reading sticker. So we have reading, goal, and red. Beautimous. I like this. This is very good. Last thing I need to do is add a December title, which we are going to use. Let's see. I'm thinking of using this sweepy one. Yes, that is perfect. It matches the aesthetic of the title much. This is from Paper House Productions, by the way. Beautiful. Okay, so that is it for this month in my B6 reading planner, using some stickers from SerilynArt, well, the dashboard, and some stickers from Temu. If you guys like this video and you want to see the rest of my reading planner playlist, you can check that out. It will be linked at the end of this video and in the description box below, along with my discount codes for Temu and for SerilynArt. Once again, if you use my code Megan25, you will get 25% 20% off and my freebie for the month of December. This is what it looks like. It is absolutely beautiful and I love it. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you are excited to see what my 2026 reading planner is going to look like. I am very, very excited about it. I can't wait to show you. I can't wait to start in my 2026 planners. But most importantly, I can't wait to start in my reading for this month. I hope you have a wonderful December. And until next time, read on. Bye, guys.